just the process of getting cast in the film, how did it start? Was it through your agency or was it by luck? Just tell the story of that.
I think I was still studying drama a couple of years ago when I read that they were going to make a movie about the '95 Rugby World Cup. And for a moment I thought, hey, that would be great, and then I remembered, oh, but I'm a girl and I don't play rugby, so there won't be any women in the movie. It's going to be one of those just rugby guys. And then my agent phoned me last year and said, oh, they're making a movie, and then I remembered they were making this movie, and then I thought, wow, so why do you want me there? And they said, but we want you to audition. And then I thought, but I'm so young, and then I realized, but it never sank in, but Francois Pienaar was 28 years old when they won the Rugby World Cup, and I'm 28 years old now. So I got the opportunity to go to the audition, and then they came back to us in February, and my agent phoned and said, well, are you sitting, are you standing, because we've got news, and I didn't realize that it was still going on. So it was quite surprising.
Okay, I mean, on that tack, working with guys like, obviously you worked opposite Matt quite a lot, and with Mr. Eastwood, did you notice a palpable difference in just their confidence and the way they work on set? Was it different from the stuff that you've done, say, on Generations or Igoli on other sets in South Africa?
Like I said, every project is different. I think it depends on yourself and how you walk into a room and how you approach them. I'm always very friendly and very optimistic about my work, and I always put 110% into what I do. So they are extremely professional and ethical. So it's not difficult to work with people that are like that.
Now that you've reached this point and you've kind of outstretched your ambitions, and I suppose the overarching theme in Invictus is exceeding your own expectations. Has this experience allowed you to see yourself in a new light and sort of stretch and grow and maybe try and get those bigger roles and maybe do a Charlize and go over to Hollywood? Are those in your plans, or what is it in the short term that you want to do? I
don't compare myself to other actors. I think it's really dangerous to do that. It's not only dangerous, it's vangat. I don't compare myself to other actors, but I want to work. I want to work, and I want to work hard, and I want to put in as much as I can and treat people with as much respect as I can. I think it's in my upbringing, and it's my father would whip my ass if I had to become a little prima donna or think that I'm better than others because of work. I'm just lucky to have gotten this, and I'm hoping that after this I can make another movie, maybe, if I'm lucky, or make a small movie or a big movie, or I just want to work. I just want to be able to pay my bills at the end of the month, and I want to be able to survive. And I think that's everybody in any kind of job. Everyone wants to just survive.
Yeah. Since this, have you found that people are coming to you more and more with job offers? Has it increased your profile yet, or is it still the same grind?
No, it's still the same. The winter was very quiet in Cape Town. In fact, I'm very, very quiet. And I want to go overseas, and I've always wanted to go overseas. I've just waited for the right moment. And long before Invictus, I've been planning to go overseas. And I'm still waiting for the right moment. I still need to get my stuff in order. Fortunately, because I do have a European passport, I can go to London or wherever. But I always think South Africa is your heenkome. It's where you return. I always return to South Africa.
Your memories of the '95 World Cup, what do you remember about the day of the final, personally, and what happened? You know, it must have come up quite a lot when you were in this role. Where were you? What were you doing?
The other day I was cleaning my cupboards, and I found my 1995 diary, and I found the stickers and the toys, and I was 13 years old, so I had the '95 Rugby World Cup giraffe with the emblem and the jersey and everything. Yeah. And I remember that giraffe because I was holding it during the game while we were watching it. And as a typical conservative Afrikaans family, the children sat on the ground and the grown-ups were on the couches, and we weren't really allowed to shout too much, but the grown-ups were going mad and shouting. So they were going mad, and I was just closing my eyes. I just closed my eyes. I think I had my eyes closed that whole last 20 minutes of the game. And I remember also at Mnet now, a little while back, they had this big photo of that lost penalty kick with the ball going through the poles, and I looked at the people, I looked around in the stadium, and you can see the photographers who are supposed to be filming, taking pictures of this kick, that they were all doing this, and they were like falling off their chairs. And I remember that because it was chaos. Everybody was jumping around and kissing each other and screaming and biting, and it was fantastic. And I remember it like very vividly.
It looks to me like, watching the film, the film's kind of captured that moment. How do you think it's going to translate into an American audience, and why do you think the story resonates so well that Hollywood's come to make a major production of this?
Laurie McCreary told me, the producer told me, that they've always wanted to make a film about Nelson Mandela. And if they made a political film, it was going to be long, outstretched, and he's in jail half the time, and it goes from when he's small to... And then when this project came along, firstly, when they got the brief, they actually didn't believe, well, not didn't believe, but they couldn't believe that this could be true. So they met up with Nelson Mandela and they said, look, we heard, we've got this storyline and we want to make this story, and it's about, and then Nelson Mandela himself said, the rugby one. And I think that was Nelson Mandela's pinnacle in his career, when he brought together this nation with all these rugby, with sport, because sport unites people, it brings people together. No one ever thought that this would be the way that he would go about changing our country, and the Americans are very good at sport as well, so they will definitely have a kind of interest in the story, because it's just such a beautiful story to tell. The way you look at it, I mean, you can see in the movie.